Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you may be. I am Mezzo9, and welcome once again to my cellar mezzanine. Now, my last playthrough, I won, and I believe I unlocked the Polaroid. Now, I'm not entirely sure about that, but if that is the case, I can now play, for now at least, as whoever I want. Because, of course, I've still got to beat the blue baby as literally everyone. So, I'm going to dive straight into a run as Isaac, who I haven't played as in a while, and as everyone knows, is the best character. However, I'm not taking an XL floor for the first floor. Alright, that's much better. So, as Isaac, what is the main thing that we're looking for? Well, we've got pretty average of everything stat-wise. What we really want is some particularly good items. Because as Isaac, we can make that happen, rather than just hoping it happens. It's the whole point of the D6. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have come across the bonus room already, so I could get a second reroll on the first floor, because that's actually quite tough to do, naturally. But it hasn't happened, so I'm sure we'll get over it. Lovely spirit heart there, and got my bomb back. It's a good start. There's our bonus room. What have we got? That's the magic mushroom, which is an all stats upgrade. So I'm not going to want to re-roll that one anyway. I'm not sure if it's a true all stats upgrade, or it just does like most of them. It certainly does health, fire rate, and it looks like it does damage as well. It's also made me bigger, which is a little awkward. Yeah, I'm faster as well. Yeah, I'd say that seems to be a quite accurate all stats upgrade. Okay, first boss we've got is Famine, which gives us a cube of meat, which again we cannot re-roll. So we're having a bit of a re-roll free first floor apparently. So everyone that knows the tactics for Famine knows that you want him charging as often as you can get him charging. Because otherwise he's spawning these pooters which will shoot at me and probably damage me. Yeah, there goes my blue heart, but that was more my fault than the pooters. I just walked into a charging Famine, never a good plan. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to get a cube of meat from this one, which we're not going to be able to re-roll, but that's fine. We might be able to get into the shop, but I don't think so. So we're going to have to just hold on to our re-roll for the next floor. Because of course there's no deal with the devil this floor either. I'm going to blow up this blue brick though. There we go, got my spirit heart back. And with nothing else to do on this floor, down we go with a sip of my coffee. And apparently spilling my coffee all over my lap. That's what I get for overfilling my mug. Anyway, let's head off to the left first this time. So we still haven't used a single reroll, which is actually interesting, because if it had been worth using a reroll, I would have used a reroll. But it's not been yet, and that's kind of a rarity. Glad I got that key, means we're going to be able to open the bonus room as soon as we find it, rather than having to wander around looking for keys. Which, let's face it, everyone does far too much of on this game. One last hopper. I still think they should be called jumpers. Ugh. Hate this room, because you can't break the fire. And if you can't break the fire, they're all going to be flaming hoppers in no time. Yeah, I understand that I took damage. I couldn't really avoid that. I was a little bit surrounded. I probably could have avoided it with better play a few seconds beforehand. But I kind of got forced into it there. Now, I've got 2 keys. I could go to the shop, but I don't think it's really worth it with only 1 coin. So, let's keep heading south. Oh, come on. You know what, if I'm not going to find the bonus room anytime soon, I may as well take on the boss while I still have a reroll, but give me a moment because my bedroom door has opened itself. I didn't notice immediately, but it certainly has. There's a bit of a through draft coming through. I'm going to have to block it with a chair. Sorry about this, folks. I'll be back in a moment. Never mind, I'll do that later. I will get back to this now, because there's people watching me and I shouldn't be doing other things. Alright, let's fight the boss and then go look for the secret bonus even room. I don't think I'm going to get another reroll this floor anyway, which is a bit of a shame. But who knows, I might only need the one. It might be something amazing in the bonus room. Or maybe the boss will drop something amazing. But I am hoping to get a deal with the devil on this floor. And you know, I'd rather reroll a deal with the devil than whatever the boss might drop. Especially if there's 2 Guppy items involved. So Duke of Flies is a particularly easy boss, mostly due to his low health, and especially while I've got increased attack and fire rate, he's not going to last too long, hopefully. Especially if I'm 2-shotting the big flies. They normally take quite a bit more than that. And you guys can all go down and all. There we go! And there's our deal with the devil. I'd love to re-roll the lipstick, but I don't think it's worthwhile when there are 2 Guppy items in here. I can't get Guppy's paw, which is ridiculously frustrating. If I could take it, I'd take them both. I can't. So I don't feel like it's worth taking either. Especially when I've only got 2 keys. Now, I know I've got Guppy last run anyway. So, yeah. I'm happy not to go for Guppy this run. And in fact, since I've now taken neither of those items, I could get some deals with the Angel, which would be much nicer to reroll. Plus, rerolling that got me the box, which is one of my favourite boss room drops. 2 of spades doubles my keys, which might be very useful in a moment. And we've got a set of pills. So it's time to play. Guess the pills. Place your own bets in the comment section below as to what you think these pills may do. I'm going to say that they are bombs a key, because it would be really, really awkward timing for that. And I'm going to be using them in 3, 2, 1. Tears up, that is wonderful. Oh yeah, that's a fire rate. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good for 2nd floor. Now I think that the secret room is here, so let's blow that up. Oh, it's not there. Okay, we'll keep looking. I'm sure it'll be somewhere. We haven't found the bonus room yet either, don't forget, so we've still got to keep our eye out for that. Maybe we won't be looking for the secret room anymore though, because I'm pretty sure I'd rather blow up the blue brick, get another spirit heart. However, I'm going to leave it all for the minute. I'll figure out what I'm actually going to do when, you know, it's actually worth doing it. Now, I might actually be able to get another reroll this floor, looking at it. Let's see what we've got in here and if it's worth rerolling. Well, the dead bird is actually pretty good in my opinion. Other people would disagree, but I'm not other people, I'm me. I should have used my 2 of spades before I came in here, just realised, sorry about that, but no harm, no foul really. No, I'm not going to get another reroll, so may as well just take the dead bird. For those of you that don't know, the dead bird is an item that Eve normally starts with. That means whenever I take damage once in a room, the dead bird flies out and starts attacking things. Alright, we're up to blood tears and a high fire rate on the 2nd floor with 4 hearts, 2.5 spirit hearts, good speed, 4 keys. I don't really see where this run could go wrong from this point, but we're still pretty early on, so, you know, things could change. I've even got a trinket. I don't normally have a trinket this early on either. Right, down we go with a sip of my coffee. Caffeine. It's a very strong cup of coffee. Oddly so, because normally it's only an extra strong cup of coffee when I make it. But my dad made this pot, and it's very strong. He made it for a guest that's on their way round, so yeah. I'm not sure it should be that strong, but no argument from me. And also no argument from me for getting a Mr. Mega. I'm going to leave it there for the minute, just in case I want to re-roll it, but I don't think I'm going to want to re-roll it. I'm also going to poke my head into this shop, see what they've got. I don't really want the trinket purse. Although, I have got the Polaroid unlocked now, and I'm going to need to make sure to take that down to the chest, because you can't get into the chest without it. So, I might want a second trinket slot, but I shouldn't do. I don't really want to explore much more without using my reroll or taking that item. I'm still going to. I just thought I'd comment that I don't want to. That I'm not happy about it. Yeah, exploded you guys. Oh. He exploded himself. Wonderful. Another room cleared. Let's head off to the south this time, I think. I think that was a good call. Oh. Greed heads. These might cause me an issue. I'm amazed I managed to dodge that. It's worth keeping in mind, I didn't actually play any Binding of Isaac yesterday, and, you know, mostly I'm pretty unskilled when I'm not playing every single day. So I'm amazed that I'm still managing to play like I was the other day. He says taking damage, but it was from spiders, they always hit me. There's nothing special about that. I think I'm going to go straight into the boss fight here. If I can get a reroll for the deal with Devil or Angel, I'd love to be able to. Pestilence, which means I'm going to be getting a second cube of meat, and that's also wonderful. But it's not really the point here. The point here is that what is the point here? The point here is that I want to use up my reroll effectively if I can. If I can't, then I won't use it. Simple as that. But if I can use it effectively, it's not going to be on the cube of meat, because that's not going to do anything, and I want the cube of meat anyway. I want a level 2 cube of meat. That's a wonderful item. It's one of the best orbitals you can get. Ouch. However, if I can still get into a deal with the Angel after taking that blue heart damage, or a deal with the Devil, I might want to reroll either of them. No, no deals. That's a shame. Maybe next floor. Right, here's my level 2 cube of meat. A bit of extra firepower on my side. Not that I really needed extra firepower. I guess I'm going to go and take the Mr. Mega now, because I need bombs anyway. I'm going to reroll the shop. I don't think there's really any point to it, but if I do manage to get a few more keys, I'm going to want to be able to buy a good item rather than crap. And let's face it, I'm not going to be able to come across anything else that needs re-rolling this floor, so let's just re-roll while we can. And that's the Book of Revelations, which could be very useful if I wanted to get a level 4 cube of meat. Not really what I'm going for. I'm quite happy sticking with my D6 as my spacebar item, since it's one of the best spacebar items you can have. Arguably, of course, but not many people would argue with that one. Sometimes I find it a bit hard to tell which is better out of D20 and D6, because the D20 is a pretty epic item and you can get as many pickups as you might ever need with it, but I've forgotten where I was going with that sentence at the sight of all of this money. Which means I can go and buy the Book of Revelations and use it once and then re-roll it if I can get another re-roll charge. And I think I can get another re-roll charge, as long as I take on this lovely fight room in here. This is floor 3, so yeah, I should be able to handle this one. Maggots, no problem. I think the second round of these then should be the shell poppy dudes. Oh no, mulligans, which makes the third round the meat pile guys. Not the meat heads, the ones that keep coming back and going away again and coming back and going away again. If you get what I mean. Oh, it's the skull poppy guys. Just goes to show that I don't know anything about these arenas. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push this one over this way a bit, so that only one of them can actually aim at me at once. Okay, that's not fair. That's not what I meant to do with that. And I just walked into that. I could have dodged that quite easily, I'm sure. There we go. And there's my D6 recharged. So let's go and buy the Book of Revelations and re-roll it. Buying it, using it once for the Spirit Heart, and re-rolling it. It's how the Book of Revelations is meant to be used, I think. Or at least when you've got a D6. When you haven't got a D6, you should probably actually use it, but I've got a D6, so the story is different. There we go, Spirit Heart, lovely, and what else do I get? Normally, I would just say fuck you to this, but this is actually going to save me a bomb in this instance. So, I paid 15 coins for a bomb and a Spirit Heart, which would normally cost 10 coins. I also got 2 spacebar items out of the shop pool, which makes it more likely for me to come across the, for example, Nun's Habit later on, or the Battery, or the 9 Volt. Well, oh, I can't actually get anything useful with this. Screw you then, I'm just going to blow everything up. And in here we've got nothing of use, and nothing of really any use. Yay. I wonder if we can use this to find the super secret room. Oh, we can use it to get these 8 coins. 4 coins even. There we go. I wouldn't have used a bomb for that, because a bomb's 5 coins, but 4 coins for no coins. Or at least money that I've already spent and was going to go to waste otherwise. Perhaps I should have gotten the key, because they're 5 coins, but I'm not sure it would have been worth it. Now, if I remember correctly, these are the pills that we've already found, which are tears up, so... Oh, it changes them when I pick them up, of course. Of course. So, place your own bets on what you think these pills may do in the comment section below, that's what it's there for. I'm going to guess that they are... You know what, I'll go with my favourite bet of Balls of Steel. And I'll be using them in 3, 2, 1. Oh, don't forget to place your own bets in the comment section below. I'll be using them in 3, 2, 1. Telepills. I'm very, very glad that not only did I clear out the floor first, but I also picked up my D6. So that is the Rainbow Baby over there, which is one of my favourite, whatchamacallits? Familiars. 4 chests full of mostly money and a bomb. And I think a couple of keys. Let's take the Rainbow Baby. Now, I need to come up with a name for the Rainbow Baby, because I've come across him a few times, but I'm still just calling him the Rainbow Baby, whereas other babies that are just whatever baby, I've come up with names for, like Jerry and Robbie. So, Rainy? I could name him after one of the characters in my book, Rainick, but I don't think that's entirely appropriate, since Rainick is male and the Rainbow Baby is very pink, and that implies female. Now, I know, there are guys that like pink too, but, you know, it's a lot less common than girls that like pink. So what should we call her then? I'm not great on female names in the first place, so I guess comment below and give me some suggestions for what I should call the Rainbow Baby in the future. So this is a nice easy room we've got here, especially with the Rainbow Baby doing the occasional aimed shot, which is lovely. Oh, we've also got a library here. Now, many of you might know that there is very little better than a library when you've already got the D6. Because you can just power your way straight through the item pool in there and start instead getting 2, like, normal items from it. Okay, I'm glad he went down so quickly, because otherwise I would have been in a bit of trouble in a surrounded fashion. Let's head back in here now and re-roll the library, because what's the point in having a library if you're not going to re-roll it? Book of Sin gets me another Spirit Heart, which is wonderful. Might help us stay on Spirit Hearts until we beat the boss, which might help us get a deal with the Devil or Angel. Really? Okay. I thought the secret room would be there, but it's not. We'll keep on going then. That's a sacrifice room, that's not what I need. We're onto the caves too, so it should be a reasonably big floor, and I should be able to get a few rerolls out of this. So I'm quite glad that I've already found a library, and I'm not going to waste any rerolls, or potential rerolls. And instead I'm just going to get lovely books out of the item pool. And hopefully get the library working for my favour. This is another easy room. Getting a lot of easy rooms today. Or am I just finding them more easy than I might normally? Because I am quite powerful. I mean, high damage, improved bombs, high fire rate, 2 familiars, small bird, dead bird even, lots of pickups. What am I lacking? What could I possibly want this run that I don't already have, other than an ability to dodge? See what I mean? Thank you. And up again. There we go. I'm just going to check. Oh, I'm not going to do that yet, actually. Actually, yes, I am going to do that yet, just in case there is something I want to take in there. Like an item, but that's not actually the secret room. I thought it probably would be once again, but it's not. And I was going to not do it, just in case greed was in there. And that would give me an extra potential charge for my D6, but, you know, if I can't see the room there, it's not there. So I might be using that Book of Shadows at some point before I re-roll it, or at least I might be trying to. That's mostly because the Book of Shadows is a very useful book for curse rooms and things. I'm not quite sure what the and things might be. Oh, blood banks, that's the other thing they're great at. Just have the shield and protect you from damage. Simple as that. Okay, in here we've got some split flies. That is not in the slightest bit wonderful. Double flies, not split flies. Although I think they technically are called split flies, I'm not sure. That's it, you just crowd that bomb and fine, attack me, whatever. Seriously, where is the secret room? I mean, I've got plenty of bombs, so I'm not that bothered at not finding it straight away. Halo of Flies, I would normally re-roll at this point, but I've got plenty of re-roll pedestals in the other room, and why not take a couple of extra defense orbitals? I'm not going to be able to re-roll them. And probably not after a couple more re-rolls of the library. I want to get as many re-rolls in the library as I can, so I'd rather take other items rather than just wait and re-roll them. Plus the Halo of Flies is alright. It's not amazing, it's alright. I've had better items, I've had worse items. It's alright. Fills out my orbitals. It's all I really need for now. Because of course there's not a lot I actually do need in this run anymore. I've got most of what I might have wanted. Ooh. It looks like I'm not going to be getting another reroll this floor though. That's unfortunate. Not unless there is something that would change that in the shop here. Let's put my head in. It's a compass. We've also got a bomb and a spirit heart available to us, but I don't think either of them are on my want list. And I believe we re-rolled the Book of Shadows into the Telepathy for Dummies, which is just crap. So, nothing really left to do but fight the boss before we go into the curse room. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to re-roll whatever he might drop. Oh, I haven't found the secret room, but I've checked all the 3 likely spots that have passed. Right, I have checked them. Did I check that one? I don't see any scorch marks on it. I'm pretty sure I checked the one to my left because I got attacked while doing so. Well, there's a scorch mark there, but I don't think it's quite near enough. Let's try there again. Still no greed anyway. Although, I've now got enough money to go and buy the compass, so I will do that, but I may as well fight the boss here rather than backtrack and then backtrack and then backtrack. And we've got C.H.A.D. C.H.A.D, for those of you that don't know, is sort of a champion version of Chub. He's also a character from Super Meat Boy. But, yeah, he's a champion version of Chub, and he's a little bit annoying. He drops the familiar little C.H.A.D, who is also crap, drops hearts, and stops other things from working properly. I'm not quite sure in what way he stops other things from working properly, but I know he stops other things from working properly. Right, we've got to deal with the angel. That is wonderful. Hopefully. Okay, scapular. I can accept scapular. Shame I can't re-roll it, because there are much, much better things available in this item pool. In any other item pool, I would go, oh yeah, scapular, I'm hell of a taking that. But in the deal with the angel item pool, I'd kind of rather re-roll it, because there is so much amazing stuff in that item pool. Anyway, let's head into the shop, buy what we can, head into... Oh, let's do the curse room first. Actually, because there's no reason not to. Thank you, missing page. That was a very useful use. Alright, no gain, no loss. I'm cool with that. And I wish I could afford the spirit heart as well, but at least I got the compass. Oh, shush, you poppy microphone. Not that way. Alright, all that's left to do on this floor now is head downstairs with my traditional sip of coffee. Which I've already got poised in my hand, because I really want a sip of coffee. It's very tasty coffee. And I love coffee. So, yeah. Deliciously caffeine-y. Oh, we've got another library. It doesn't look like I'm going to make it anywhere important before I get a reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms away from the bonus room, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the library. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the shop. And that's minimums. I'm only 3 away from the arena minimum. But that's not the point. I think we'll go this way first, towards the shop. Because, as we know, the shop has a better item pool. With things like the Nun's Habit and the 9 Volt. Which I'd like to be able to flush out if I can. Ugh. Oh. Where's all my speed gone? I was moving quite nipply a minute ago. And now I'm, like, quite sluggish. Did I pick something up that slows you down? Scapula doesn't affect your speed, does it? Halo of Flies doesn't, as far as I'm aware. Or am I just feeling slower because I'm normally a bit faster than this at this point? Who knows? Now, we're actually as close to the library as we are to the shop. And I was hoping that we'd just be able to go up one and into the arena, which would have been useful. But I guess we'll beeline for the library at this point. And in fact, instead of wasting rerolls, I'm just going to blast my way through. Or at least through one room. Oh, I'm amazed I didn't take damage in there. Really? Okay. I would have thought we would need a few more books out of the pool before we started getting items. Now, the less than 3 is a health increase. I think that's all it does. And I think that is Speedball? No, Speedball is white. Virus is red, so this must be Roid Rage. I'm going to re-roll them both. Bomb upgrade, I'll definitely take, and I'll probably come back to re-roll the bomb friend later on. So, a few more bombs. We've now got poison big bombs. I don't think my bombs can actually get any better short of a homing and a whatchamacallit. What do you call it? Remote detonator. How could I not think of such a basic word, and how did I take damage there? That was terrible. That's it, dead bird. You just nip at him until I can shoot him in the face. That's how this partnership works. Let's get this one dead as quick as we can, then we can actually hide from this one successfully. There we go. That was a lot easier than I expected it. A lot easier than it normally is. I'm not gonna go into the shop just yet in case it's greed. And then I would kind of be wasting a reroll. Potential reroll charge at least. Instead, I'm going to come in here. Reroll this bum friend into, ooh, my reflection. I've not had that item in quite a while. Now, I like it. I don't think it's particularly helpful, but it's not a hindrance, and I can make a little bit of use out of it. In fact, quite a bit of use out of it, if I use it right. However, if I do get another chance to reroll it, I may well want to reroll it. Of course, it's greed. I did say it would probably be greed. Well, I didn't say it would probably be greed. I said I'll do this in case it's greed, but you know, same sort of thing. I should really not be focusing on the greed heads and focusing on greed himself. But the greed heads are something that I always feel is a massive threat to me. They move like spiders and take your money and do split shots and lots of things that are pretty well known to confuse me. Things that we all know that I can't often handle too well. I mean, thankfully I'm quite powerful today, but I can't often handle it too well. Now, I'm going to, actually I'm not going to do that yet. I was about to say I'm going to check for the super secret room, but I'd rather have a reroll available when I find it. Not super secret room, secret room. I'd rather have a reroll available when I find it in case there's an item in there, and now I know it's not going to be greed, I might want to reroll the item without having to spend an extra bomb to do so. I think I would probably take the ankh at this point, because I still need to beat Blue Baby as Blue Baby as well, and it would give me an excuse to have another run as Isaac at some point, if I were to win this one. I don't know why I'm going this way, but I'm going this way. I probably should have gone the other way. But that's not the point. I'll blow this up. I want the chest. 2 bombs and a key, and in this chest is a key and a heart. I think the other chest was more worth it. Right, so let's look for the secret room now. Should be potentially here or the other side of that metal spike. It is here. And it's a slot machine. I'll give it a couple of plays. I'm not going to spend all of my money on it, but I'll spend some. Get some pills. So it's time to play Guess the Pills. Place your own bets in the comment section below as to what you think these pills may do. And I'm going to guess that they are... I've had tears up already. What was the other one I had already? I can't remember what the other one I had already was. I'm going to guess that they are... Actually, I'm struggling to pick anything. I'm just going to go with my usual bet of Balls of Steel. Because, you know, it's my favourite. Don't forget to place your own bets in the comment section below, and I'll be using them in 3, 2, 1. Tears down. It's alright. I've still got plenty of fire rate available to me. I probably should have blown up the slot machine before I left the room. But oh well. Just heading over this way to the other slot machine. Put 3 coins in there, head down to 7. See, I don't need my keys anymore. I've got more keys than I should ever need. Maybe I should have taken Guppy's tail when I had the chance. Haven't lost any red hearts yet. I haven't lost any red hearts yet, actually. All run. That's impressive. Better than I did on the Judas run on Monday. Because I lost a few hearts on that run. In fact, I believe I lost half a heart in the first room on that run. I was about to say I'll check up there for the secret room, but it's not going to be there because I've already found it. Silly Mez. Well, let's keep heading north then, I guess. I'm probably going to still take whatever it was in the other room that I said I was probably going to take. But it all depends on how many more... on whether or not I want to re-roll the item in the bonus room, for example, if it's any good. I'm not going to bother with that, actually. That's not worthwhile. Basically, I still might re-roll it, but I'm not intending to. We've got another set of pills here, so it's time to play once again. Guess the pills, and I'm going to place my own... Well, place your own bets in the comment section below as to what you think these pills may do. I'm going to place a bet on them being... health up. I haven't seen any of them yet. This could be them. And I'll be using them in 3, 2, 1... Pills! Bagass. Alright, moving on. Lovely, nothing to fight in here, so let's head up into this bonus room where we get Abel. I would not say that Abel is particularly amazing. He's alright. He's useful, he does a little bit of damage. It's not the best of items, certainly. By far, in fact. Not going to be taking chocolate milk either. It is an objectively good item, but, you know, it's the only good item that nobody likes. That everyone knows is good, but nobody likes. Just because it's so unfun to use, it's actually kind of a chore to use it. It hurts my hand using it. And no game should hurt your hand. Well, no game should hurt my hand at the very least. It can hurt you all it likes, as long as it's not me. I kid, of course. Golden chest, what have we got? Ooh, speed increase. I was complaining about my speed recently, so I'll definitely take that. I know I could have re-rolled it into something that one of you guys might have found more useful. However, myself, I love having a high speed stat. I'm going to fight the boss now. He's going to get me another cube of meat, which is nice. That's going to put me up to a level 3 cube of meat, which I have only achieved on recording once. I've started with a level 4 cube of meat once, but I've only achieved a level 3 on a recording once. Oh, I'm going to take this now to protect my red hearts for as long as I can, increase my deal with the devil chance. I almost took damage there, so it almost came in very useful immediately. Alright, now's the easy phase. I call it the easy phase, but it all depends on whether I'm fast enough to get away and firing fast enough to keep him at bay. Which I was. There's my deal with the devil, there's my cube of meat, which I will take immediately. Nom 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 nom. Meaty friend. Now, let's hope this isn't Krampus. Screw you, game. Screw you. Ah! Screw you, Krampus! And why aren't you going and getting him? Both cube of meat and dead bird. What are you here for if it's not slaughtering demons? There you go. Now I can just stand out of the way and be all safe. As long as he can't hit me, I'm happy. Because my guys are still going to be chewing on him. There we go. And that's given me the lump of coal, which I have to admit works pretty amazingly in conjunction with my reflection. So I'm quite glad that I felt some deep-seated need to not re-roll my reflection, because it's alongside lump of coal, it is pretty amazing. So we're going to re-roll the chocolate milk into the Dead Sea Scrolls, which I'll use once. Mum's pad, wonderful. And hopefully I should be able to get another recharge on this floor, re-roll on this floor, to re-roll the Dead Sea Scrolls into something a bit more useful. Now I'm going to go and take my reflection as soon as I can. I'm just going to head straight down there now and take it, because it is a good item. It's something I'd like to be using, well, it's a good item now that I've got lump of coal, and it's something I'd like to be using as much as I can. If I can. And I can. So let's grab it. So for those of you that don't know what my reflection does, now you can see. And you might notice that the tears going out, the tears coming back in are much larger than the tears that I'm firing out. That's the lump of coals effect. Whereas my reflection helps with that by keeping them in the air a little bit longer. So the tears are actually going to do more damage to enemies behind you than it might to enemies in front of you at this point. I say you, I mean me. I'm the one playing, not you. Stop trying to hog my glory. Stop it! No, I'm kidding, of course. You can hog my glory as much as you like. What's the point in glory if you can't share it? My damage must be pretty immense by this point. How the fuck did it do that? And more importantly, why did it not hurt me when it did so? Meh. Alright, we've got a bomb and a coin. That's something, I suppose. Oh. Not too keen on this room. Mostly because of the turrets. If you could go and chew on that bit of brains there, Mr. Meat Boy. It will be very, very nice of you. It's worth considering that I'm yet to see the SMB Superfan item in-game. I have unlocked it, because I did that, I did the challenge first try, didn't I? A couple of weeks ago. But I haven't come across it yet, and that's a little intriguing. Oh! I've already re-rolled you once today. Am I going to have to do it? In fact, I've already re-rolled you once this floor. Why am I going to have to do it a second time? I'm not sure I even want to do it a second time, because I want to re-roll the Dead Sea Scrolls, and I think that's a bit more important, and I think that after this room, I've only got one room left. So I'm going to go and I may as well take it now. Yeah, that is the Roid Rage. Speed and range increase. I suppose a range increase is actually kind of important now that I've got the lump of coal. Yeah. Okay. So I believe that the lump of coal increases damage based on how long the tears are in the air for. I might be slightly mistaken on that, but it's something along those lines for sure. Maggie's Faith is an interesting pickup there. I'm going to leave it there for the minute because I've got to go past on my way off the floor anyway. But if I could get another reroll, I'd like to try my best for it. And you know, 3 Spirit Hearts is still only 3 Spirit Hearts. There are other ways I could get 3 Spirit Hearts. Whereas there aren't other ways I could get, for example, faster recharges. Not that I could get faster recharges from that reroll pedestal anyway. It's just an example. Okay. Looks like I'm not going to be able to reroll that one anyway. Which is fine. 3 Spirit Hearts isn't anything to be upset about. Just could have been better. Still, it's the best thing that's appeared on that pedestal so far. Except maybe the Dead Sea Scrolls, which can be pretty good if you need a spacebar item. They can also be pretty crap if you need a spacebar item, but it varies. Have I got everything from here? Push pin. Do I want the push pin, or do I want the missing page? Or does it matter since I'm going to be getting the Polaroid next floor anyway? Considered it for another moment, but no. I'm just going to head down to the next floor and take a sip of my coffee, as is tradition. Starting to go cold. Another library? Really? Well, let's head straight towards that then. We've already cleared out the library item pool, so, you know, no disadvantage to it. It's just going to be 2 free items in there. Now, if we're going to see Greed again this floor, I'd quite hope for him to be here and now. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm not going to put any coins into it. In fact, I've got another one elsewhere, so I'm just going to blow it up. Lovely. So now I've certainly got enough money to go to the shop with, and I may well do that. Let's see what we've got in here first, though. Ph.D. All pills are known. Harlequinn baby. One of my favourite familiars. Well, I'm not going to scoff at either of them, really. Now, if I want to make the most re-rolls out of this floor as I can, I suppose I want to head to both the shop and bonus room as quickly as I can. And I believe that the way I would do that is like this. Or, I mean with the least combat that I could, rather. Now, I know this is a bit of a waste of bombs, especially considering what I'm going to do next. Oh. Except not quite next, because I don't think I actually can in this room. Okay, I'm going to take damage here. Didn't get much choice in the matter. I don't like this room at all. I never have. I never will. It's just, you know, a crap room. And a nasty room at that. I guess up and left then. Hello, bum friend. I'll give you 2 pennies if you give me an item with that money. I will be very happy. If you don't, I will probably come back and blow you up. After I've been to this shop here. That's it, you go and chew on the spike block that can't die. So useful of you. I'm just going to stand around here because I'm not really too keen on going into those spikes. Line of sight. Happy over here though. All I need to do now really is find some way of getting some tears into that pooter. There you go, meat boy. That's what I was waiting for-ish. And zoom. I'm lucky I'm fast. Well, this is an interesting time for the Bible to show up. You know, I'm not going to run with it. Hang on, shouldn't it have appeared in the library then? Before I start getting non-library items. Well, that just goes to prove Bible is not part of the library item pool. And religious texts have no place in libraries. There's what I was looking for. Alright. Now we've got as many rerolls as we might want. And that's important. Yeah, I don't have any money for you anymore, mate. Spent it all on this lovely headdress I'm wearing. So you can have this instead. And that was spikes. Why did I just run straight across the spikes? If you know why, let me know in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. That and betting on pills. And giving me WasHack tips. If you haven't already seen today's WasHack videos, don't forget to check them out if you get the chance. I'm not playing as a character today, because I'm just coming back in from a couple of weeks off, but it's a run that's gone particularly well, and not meaning to spoil anything, but I haven't even died yet. I've just saved the run and said, look, I'll get back to it next week, because I've already got 2 episodes of this today, which is more than I'm meant to. It's funny, I started the video saying how crap I am at the game and how I need everyone's help to teach me how to play it properly. And then I started doing quite well. In fact, better than I've ever done before on that game. I've seen enemies today that I've never seen before. Not on WasHack. I've seen werewolves elsewhere. It's a bit of a spoiler again, sorry. I'm going to stop talking about this or I'm just going to ruin the entire thing for you. Oh crap. Yeah, I know, I could have dodged that pretty easily. Why are you going for the masks, you meat boy? You can't hurt the masks, they're indestructible, it's kind of the point of them. It's the hearts that you want to kill. the main meaty man. Right, we're only a couple of rooms away from the bonus room. I would have liked to make it there quite a bit sooner. You know, for the whole re-roll thing. But I didn't. And I'll just have to get over that. If it's at all possible. And to be honest, it's a computer game, of course I can get over it. It's like, I caught a bit of the football or soccer for you Americans last night. And, Germany versus Brazil, I believe it was. My stepbrother watches it, I don't really care. And, Brazil were getting their asses kicked. And it showed shots of the crowd just like crying into their hats and things. It's just a fucking game! Yeah, I get it, they've put a lot of money into it and it's their life, but it's a game. Oh, why have they put a lot of money into it? Why is it their life? It's just a fucking game! Football pisses me off. You might be able to tell. Anyway, let's grab a tarot card out of this deck. Ooh, 2 of spades. More keys. How useful once keys become obsolete. And reroll. Oh. I'm not turning that thing down. So, now what have I got? Well, I've got every single bomb upgrade. Along with 13 bombs to use them on, but I'm probably going to find other uses for those bombs as well. I'm also probably going to find a few bombs, so all is good. I am amazed I got out of that without taking damage, he says while taking damage. That he says while taking damage is almost becoming one of my catchphrases these days. I'm just trying to use my reflection to get a shot angled round. There we go. This one's going to be a bit tougher if I want to do the same. Meat Boy, what the hell are you doing? I'm not going to run in there and get that. That's suicide. However, this is not. Too far. Or not. Wrong block moved. Right, 2 of hearts. That's actually a lot more useful than the 2 of spades for me, so I'm just going to use this up so I don't waste it, and then I'm going to take the 2 of hearts with me, because that's a lot harder to waste. Okay, a few attack flies, they'll spend themselves in this room. Oh, maybe they won't. Still, kind of a pointless damage that I took there. I didn't know it was going to be pointless. I wouldn't have taken it if I did, but it was still pointless. I know I'm not likely to get any more items on this floor, and I know I don't really need many more pickups, but... Oh, stop popping your stupid mic. If I'd get a golden chest or something, I could get an item that way. I could be able to get an item out of whatever vending machine this is. Oh. It's one that I have to cross spikes to get to. I didn't realise that when I blew up the other one. I don't think you can get an item out of vending machines anyway, except for the dollar bill. Which, let's face it, at this point in the game, pointless. Let's just do that quickly. Damn it. Ah! That was poorly done. I'm just breaking that because sometimes they drop spirit hearts. And more spirit hearts would be nice after I've just lost them all. Alright. That is everything I can get from this floor. So let's go and fight Mum and head down into the womb. the creepy round. If I stand here, I believe I can cheese the fight anyway, so let's just do that. It's probably a little less entertaining when I cheese it, but it's a lot easier. You know what? He's about to hit me. There we go. Meat Boy, do you fancy giving me a hand here rather than letting me get massacred by everything around? There we go. Lovely bit of healing. And that appears to be a health upgrade, which I don't think I really need, although getting a bit of tankiness might be nice. And if I re-roll it, it could end up being something much, much worse. Ninetales. So, let's take it, head downstairs, and have a sip of my coffee. Oh, that is ice cold. I'm just going to finish that off now. There's nothing quite the same as cold coffee. You're never quite sure if it's nice or not, and you're never quite sure if it tastes wrong or not, and it's just a bit weird when you drink cold coffee. It's not like iced coffee, that's something different entirely. It's just weirdness. Anyway, off to the left is our current planned out. So, yeah. Ooh, spirit hearts, lovely. Well, I pluralised that when I shouldn't have, but still, you get what I mean. Did he just kill himself? Oh no, Meat Boy killed him. Well, that's good, because my aim is terrible, and I was completely missing him. Now, I'm going to check over here for the secret room, because there's a chance of it being there, however slim it may be. Apparently not very slim at all. Useless secret room. Oh well. I'll get over it. And then I'm just going to head straight on to fight the boss, because as many of you know, the boss fights on this floor and later are actually a lot easier than the normal rooms. Well, than some of the normal rooms. This one's alright, to be honest. Although, often this room would actually be kind of tricky for me. So, you know. Oh yeah, I've got Meat Boy. I was about to try and figure out how I can do that without taking damage, but I've got Meat Boy. I can do that without taking damage anyway. Anyway, boss fight. Oh, fuck. Alright, here goes. I'm sure you all know how many times the bloke has kicked my ass from a position where I was like, yeah, I'm going to win this run, I'm going to win this run. Oh shit, bloat. This is my least favourite boss in the entire game. That is including Satan and Isaac and Blue Baby. Because he almost always kicks my ass. And I'm not sure if I've actually ever beaten him. That's what I was waiting for. I knew that there were lasers somewhere in the lot. Yeah, I had to move out of there before he lasered me, so I had to take that damage. At least I've got the dead bird active now, and Meat Boy is over there chewing on him. Dead bird is chasing away the eyeballs, and he just sat on my face, but I survived. Alright. I'm astounded that that was so easy. Which only bodes well, especially when I've gotten the squeezy. It was so easy, it got me the squeezy. Look at that fire rate. That is lovely. And a couple of spirit hearts as well. Can't complain about them. In fact, with them, I feel like I could safely go to the curse room, which isn't that way after all. But is instead this way, I presume. A couple of hollows. Well, 3 hollows. Several, rather than couple. But, you know. That's just getting pedantic now, so. Wonderful, that's a lot easier now. And a couple more hollows, and a couple of guts with them. I'm not sure if this room is easier or harder than the last room, to be honest, but either way. It's clear now. And that leaves us with only this to do. Oh, 2 sets of pills. Tears upgrade, which is certainly good. And I think this one's unknown. So, oh! No, you can't place your own bets because I picked up the Ph.D. Friends Till the End is kind of a crappy pill. But when it came alongside a Tears upgrade, I'm happy anyway. It's crappy, but I'm happy. And that was so easy it got me the squeezy. And this run I'm going to rhyme all of the time. No, I'm not really. Just felt appropriate to throw that one in there. Alright. Oh, it only felt fair to throw that in there. That's what I should have said. Have a go at me for it below in the comment section. That's what it's there for. Oh, another library. Didn't expect to come across one of these so late on in the game. And the relic is a brilliant item that I will immediately take. Is that the teleport the doctor's remote? It's the doctor's remote. It's a good item, but it's a spacebar item. That is also a spacebar item. I'm sorry, Pinking Shears, but you're not coming with me. Which means that I'm actually going to want to try to milk this floor if I can for as many etceteras. Normally I'd just blow them up, but that's also pointless on this floor. So yeah, I want to get as many rerolls out of this floor as I can, and I can do that using that devil beggar actually. I'm not sure if I will, but I can. That's the point. Who knows, the relic might get me a ton of spirit hearts all of a sudden. And the fact that I've got the relic has made me quite happy that I didn't pick up little C.H.A.D earlier. Because I believe that the relic is one of the items that little C.H.A.D makes crappy. It's probably going to be the thumbnail. I just figured, you know, I never stop and actually bother to make a thumbnail. I nearly ran into him there. I'm a little too fast for my own good. I never stop and bother to actually make a thumbnail for the episode. I just go through hoping to find a nice spot where I can see everything that I've got. So if I can do something like that and make sure everything that I've got is visible, I'd like to be able to. Now, let's head into the arcade. After we kill this lovely Loki. I thought my own tears were his for a moment, because they were coming back at me. It's the downside to my reflection, I suppose. Oh. Sorry, for some reason it looked like the video wasn't recording at all, and I was like having a bit of a wait, what? Moment. So let's pump as much money as we can into these guys, since I've got no other use for my money at this point in the game. Actually, let's quickly run back this way a little bit, and give that whatever was going to be re-rolled a re-roll. Otherwise, what's the point in having re-rolls? Oh, of course it was Pinking Shears. And the skinny odd mushroom is a lovely item to have. Look at that fire rate! And it has actually made the lump of coal visualization take effect, which is a little odd, but okay. It's just insane. You know what I need now? Cancer. Just saying. Now, I can't actually get to him without killing him. Just noticed. Not easily, anyway. So I'm going to have to leave him there for the minute. Now, let's see if we can get any items in here. If we can get a few hearts pumped out, we might be able to get something from the blood bank, for example. If we can get the payout from him, we might be able to re-roll it into something more useful, because we don't come across many flies at this stage in the game. A couple of hearts there. That's gotten me a re-roll as well. And another one in there, and load that up, and load that up. Of course, there's no other need for my money. So, May as well spend it. There is one thing I would like to get some more of, though. I should have plenty to start off the chest. That's it. That's what I wanted. Keys. Because the more keys you have, the more items you can actually get once you're on the chest. And, you know, that's kind of important. Because I've not done the blue baby fight in, oh god, must be best part of the year by now. And there's a lot about it I can't actually remember. So it's kind of a good idea to go into that as prepared as you can. Anyway. And, you know, if I've got the chest, I'm going to want to re-roll the chest. Okay, there's one re-roll pedestal already that I am going to be re-rolling rather than taking, because I don't want the dollar bill. I'm not going to be doing it just yet, though. I'll do it when I need to. Maybe I'll get some other re-roll pedestals. Or if I get some hearts, I'll do it then, because I'll want to use the blood bank, which could give me another reroll. It all really comes down to what and when. Oh, actually, I think this might be a better scene to screenshot for the cover, because as well as having the all the familiars visible, I've got the dead bird out, and it doesn't give away what floor I made it to. There. That might be nice. Anyway. It might not even end up being that, because if I do make it down to the chest, I'm going to pick up more items, and I'm going to want to have them in this screenshot if possible. And then it's going to be obvious to everyone watching that I made it to the chest, but oh well. It's how I do things, alright? Just let me do things how I do things. Alright. Let's just have some tears flowing through there, so that if he does spawn any more... What use is half... Actually, that can get me to a nice half-heart interval, as certain Let's Players call it. And that will be useful if I get the Polaroid in the next fight. Wait, no, the Polaroid would have come from the mum fight, and it didn't. So I'm not getting the Polaroid, which means I'm not getting down to the chest, which means... What the fuck? Do I still need to complete the other one more time to unlock the Polaroid? Is that what's going to happen this run, then? So if I beat Isaac, then I'll unlock the Polaroid. Because it never came up with the Polaroid being unlocked last run, did it? But Polaroid's meant to be a secret. It's like the worst kept secret ever, but it's meant to be a secret. So I just figured that would be why it's not showing up. But since it's not actually appeared in game, it might actually just not be showing up. That's upsetting, really. So I've run out of money. Meh. I've only got one boss fight left to do anyway, and it's a pretty easy one. Because let's face it, unless you cheese the mum fight, Mum's heart is easier. I did cheese the mum fight, but that's not the point. It was one fight in the first place, and I couldn't be arsed with the fact that I'd obviously won it. One more room and I've got another reroll, which I'm going to use on the poop, because it's poop. Just shot myself in the face 5 times, but meh, I'll get over it. Oh, nearly shot myself in the face again! You bugger. I see. That works too, thank you, dead bird. Alright. I'm going to use the blood bank one more time as well. But first I'm going to re-roll the poop. Horn of the unicorn. Horn of the unicorn. Seriously? Still nothing? I would have expected something in terms of payout from that by now. But apparently not. I mean, it's fine, but it's not really. Also, this is getting a little annoying. Let's just do that. And then do that. Ooh, Guppy's hairball. I'll take that. And, I was kind of trying to whack the fly with it there, but okay. I want to kill stuff with Guppy's hairball now. It's useless in the mum fight on its own at this sort of stage. Mum's heart, even. Screw it. Let's just go and get this run done. Since it seems I'm not getting to the chest this run after all. Let's just get it done. Ah, lasers! They weren't meant to hit me. Have some homing giant poison bombs. I love that I've got homing giant poison bombs. I don't think there's much cooler in terms of bombs. Probably could have saved that for much later on. But now that I know I'm not getting to the chest, I've kind of lost my enthusiasm for this run. Maybe the Polaroid did appear and I just didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed it if it did. I know I forgot to look for it, because it's not something I've been used to having to look for a long time now. After I reset my game data all that time ago. You know, 91 episodes ago. Well, no, 90 episodes ago, because episode 1 was old save data. And I was playing so crappily because I was so not used to commentating on what I was playing. It was one of the first videos I ever uploaded. If you remember, then apparently you are my first ever fan. Who knew? Not me, that's for sure. Now let's go and fight Isaac. As Isaac. Bit of a lovely Isaac on Isaac action. Not that we haven't had that before. Greed. Such a bugger. Maybe he'll drop me the Steam sale this time though and I can re-roll that into something better. Who knows? Not I. That's it, meat boy. Go chew on him. No, just money. Fine. I don't know if I actually had Guppy's hairball in a recording before, now that I think about it. Which is interesting. I think I might have, but I'm not entirely sure. And I've had it before, but I'm not sure if it was on recording. Not sure if I was recording at the time. Suddenly I feel like I'm going to die in this next room. I've got 3 health left. If you're not as worried as I am, there's something a little wrong with you, because that's actually quite worrying. Screw you, Guppy's hairball. I could just use these bombs in the fight, and they should own. Here goes! Why aren't you homing? Thank you. There we go. It's more what I was aiming for. It's not really helping me all that much. And here goes my death any moment now. I'm going to be quiet for the rest of this fight, just so you know. Or at least if I do say something, it's not going to be anything worth listening to, because I'm going to be a little bit too focused on the fight itself and making sure that I don't die. I'm on one heart, you might be able to tell. I've got Meat Boy here, fighting Isaac. I've got high fire rate against Isaac. And there goes a homing tear in my face. Alrighty then! I'm going to say that my best combo this run, although it could well have been my reflection and lump of coal and fire rate upgrades, it could also well have been the... Hang on! Scapula never activated! Huh. Alright, anyway, the point is, I'm going to put my best combo down to something that I really should have made much, much more use out of. Mr. Mega, Bob's Curse, Bobby Bomb. Or to put it another way, max level explosives. Why the hell did I not make more use out of them in that last fight? And aside from that, it looks like I am not quite up to the chest skill point yet. I still need to get one more Isaac win or something, I guess? I don't know. I haven't unlocked the Polaroid yet, it seems. I thought I had, but I haven't. So, if you know why I didn't get to the chest, please let me know in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. But aside from that, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like for a bit of support and subscribe to make sure you catch any more Isaac that's going to be coming out every day, like always. Although yesterday I didn't have one, but that's just because I had a lot coming out already. In fact, I had a lot coming out already today, and I probably shouldn't have done this Isaac run, but meh. I can't disappoint. It's not my style. Anyway, back on topic. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all again next time. Don't forget to subscribe for more daily Isaac runs, as well as a lot of other stuff. And I will see you all there for that. Bye!